Hi guys, today our Teardown failed HP Photosmart inkjet printer. It is from around 2010 I believe, and it is stuck onto an error message which says problem with the ink system. Of course it means it reached its end of life. So it is a HP all-in-one B109. And you can see here, in fact, we have signs of ink leak around this gap here. So it means the waste ink tank is completely filled with waste ink. I will need gloves at some point, I believe. So first, there is this back part which is completely useless that I can just throw away. There is one kind of a little cover here that has no purpose, just covering the power USB plug. And it seems I have to remove the screws. So by the way, this thing has no control buttons except for the power switch. It is all the controls are with a very tiny touch screen. It must be 1.5 inch, something like so. Really ridiculous. With the scanner. And here is what it looks inside. Here is the card with print heads. And here at the back, here is the completely ruined ink system. So let's start undoing screws. It should be pretty fast, yes. Now I must be able to unclip this part. Yes. And already you can see the mess, guys. Look at this on the bottom here. We have a piece of cloth completely filled with ink. And we have waste ink even on this side panel. Oh, we have a stamp here. Manufacturing stamp, September 2009 it seems. As you can see, ink everywhere already. This part is completely filled with ink. So I will remove the other panel. I think I get access to the flat flex for the cover. Disconnect it properly. So of course on this side there is no ink. We have a rotary encoder for the main paper advance, it seems. We have, it is interesting, if I zoom a little bit for you, we have a button cell here in a socket, so it can be replaced in fact. Interesting. And here is the flex going to the top cover with some ferrite beads. Maybe it is this one in fact. Plastic holder for it. On the other side I can undo, so you see now better the problems. Let's say the problems with the ink. There is one screw here to remove. And now I must be able to remove the there is a front part coming off. I did not ask for it, but it is coming off. We have the flat flex back there. Going to the memory card reader here. like so. Very easy. We have on this part we have the button, power button with a light, a fun looking light guide. And here you can see more ink leaks. I guess it is perfectly time to find the gloves. It is all what I could get in the store, sadly. And remove my pullover in order to avoid ruining it with ink. Like so. So, what to do next? I must be able to lift this cover now. Yes. Pretty straightforward, as you can see. So we have the cover with a scanner and the controls. It will be for later. Now I can finish removing this piece. By the way, 95% of the thing will go to the waste bin. Of course, look, ink here. And now you have a better view on the problem area, which is this wall assembly here, which is completely full of ink. It is very interesting. I have to figure out how to remove this carriage here. I have these screws here, down here in the bottom. In fact, quite a lot of screws to undo, it seems. So let me undo some screws off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so basically I did remove every screw I could see and access that seems to have something with a structural integrity of the thing. So here we have connectors to undo. Pretty easy. And should be coming off. Yes, so here is the part with the printing heads, as you can see here. And here is some ink mess, really. I think I can undo this part here easily. Really, gloves are not a luxury when you take apart inkjet printers. So here is a linear encoder strip for the head position. And you can see there are two little smileys on it. Quite fun. So you have very fine, there is a very fine pattern on it, and there is an optical sensor, infrared sensor picking it up, and it allows the controller to know where the heads are in respect of the sheet of paper. So here is a nice metal rod, at least I can save for something else. It's a clip. This aside. What else? This must be coming off now. Yes. I just have to undo this belt tensioner thing, and at the same time the motor here. So by the way, the motors in these printers are quite nice to retrieve for projects. As you can see, very sturdy DC motors with magnetic shielding around. And this I have here, flex circuit to remove, flex conductors. So here is the I was going to say writing head, printing head assembly, full with ink, so it must be interesting to have a look inside, but I guess first I will give it a good bath in order to remove most of the ink. So I will put it in a safe place for now. So this is pretty much junk now, as you can see. Now, next part, it seems this is coming off, and I am able to remove this part, yes. So here, guys, here is the mess. Really, it is quite sad. There is some kind of pump down here, probably responsible for pumping ink to this absorber pad. I need to get I will undo one screw here at least. I need to get a trash bag immediately to put this inside before I do too much mess. As you can see, this is pretty filthy. Yes, but I will not bother taking any of this device here apart. You can see two screws here and here. So this is really the dirty part, yes. So it must be some kind of, yes, some pump with small rotors, small rollers turning on the pipe here, but as you can see, nope, I will not take this apart. And I need to do something about my gloves, so I will be back. Okay, so just one thing, rubber gloves are very much easier to clean than skin. So this goes in the trash, and I do not want to see it anymore. Nice plastic cover here you can save. More absorbing material, well, the remains of it, not absorbing anything anymore. And there is ink here at the back on the wall surface of the thing. Now this paper tray system comes off. We have some mechanical assemblies to take apart, obviously, but I guess it is not the most interesting thing. I will just remove the dirty side here in order to not have to deal with it anymore. So as soon as I finish this video, all the parts go in the trash. Look at this, ink everywhere again. Okay, let's close this horror. I do not want it in here. Okay, so here I will have some stuff to take apart later. Maybe we can just undo the nice metal rods, at least, to save. It is always good, but it seems a little complicated, so I will do it later. You can see the rotary encoder disc here, very delicate by the way, just a thin plastic sheet. It is already ruined. Nice belt and one more motor. and some mechanical stuff, some probably, yes, paper pickup sensor here. Okay, so at least this is not too dirty, so I will be able to take it apart later. This I cannot do anything because there is the rubber pads. And back in the bottom of the printer you just have remaining the circuit board. Some hardware I did remove, that could maybe be useful for stuff. So there is a plastic cover here, I don't know why. Ah, it is a Wi-Fi circuit, probably, Wi-Fi module, yes. Very tiny Wi-Fi module made by, there is a HP sticker, it is a Atheros module. But not sure if we have a USB over this connector or if it is something proprietary. Then we have a very small controller board, some more flex links. Oops, very delicate. And we have the controller board with one, two chips apparently. Yes, nothing on this side. Yes, no, there is something. Q8444 Theta Plus. No idea what it is. We have a microcontroller here probably. Hynix, some memory for processing the task probably. And one more chip here by ST Microelectronics. Some nice coils for power supply at least. And the Panasonic backup battery. If it is still good, at least it is good to retrieve this. Now we have nothing left in the case. So this goes to the scrap. And we have still to take apart the top cover. So this top cover, we have no screws on this side. We have screws back here. One, two, three. Side part coming off, very interesting. Maybe we have the same on the other side. Yes. Here we have nothing, but here it was adding one more screw. Maybe I do not need the gloves anymore. So, this is the white surface for scanning the documents. I would like to retrieve this part, but not sure how it comes off. So now we must have in this the scanner assembly and the LCD. Yes, more flex links with ferrite beads on them. Very complicated shape, as you can see, but it goes also in the flash. Now it is in two parts. We have a top cover with glass, and the glass is attached with just one screw, so it is nice. I will be able to retrieve it. And here the all-in-one scanner assembly. Pretty amazing, this thing. Because if you did already take apart all the flatbed scanners, you know that they were full of mechanics and parts and so on, but they managed to reduce the amount of stuff, and really now everything is contained in this little module. Quite amazing. You have light, you have a motor, and of course you have the image sensor, all in one block. Light and image sensor are integrated together. In one module, like so. So I guess it is a very generic module you will find in many devices. And this assembly is just the motor with its own. I will need to clean my my drill. Its own rotary encoder at the end. Quite interesting. But I have already lots of this kind of stuff in stock, so no real use for it. And I managed to get ink of my ears. So this is the crap. Last remaining bit now. Here we have the glass, which should come off like so. So it can be useful for doing stuff. I will keep it in a safe place. And we have here remaining the display. I see a plastic clip. So here is the top part of the printer. And here this little display module with touch screen, touch marked or whatever. How to take it apart. It is probably junk anyway, totally proprietary. Quite well put together this thing. So here it is. One last clip to undo. It seems, yes. So we have one small LCD panel. Not sure if it has a touch feature inside. No, in fact they were lying. It says touch marked. It is not the display which is touch sensitive. You have keys on the side which will light up with LEDs. Okay. So very economical way, and no button sticking out, so it must be quite cheap to manufacture. Clip on board here, and probably a very generic display that was used before on digital cameras and things like this, and little buzzer. Okay, so at least here are some parts I will save for reuse. PCBs for some components, the screws. Apart from that, everything is going to the trash, and I need to clean my hands. Okay, so I hope you did enjoy this teardown of a piece of crap. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.